Hi, my name is Joshua Farless, and I went on the Vancouver mission trip last spring.
Hi, my name is Amber Wiggum, and I went on the New Orleans mission trip in spring of 2022.
During our week in Vancouver, our team was presented the opportunity to do outreach on a college campus in Vancouver, and throughout the days we did outreach on the campus, we were able to just meet with all different kinds of students. It was students who had previous relationships with Christianity that had been hurt by people in the church. We met with people who were interested in Christianity but weren't quite sure where to get started at with it. And we also met with people who knew absolutely nothing about Christianity. And just seeing how God placed all those peoples in our path was just amazing to see. And He allowed us to have conversations that allowed us to share His love and His word and His gospel.
One encouraging story from the New Orleans mission trip that I can remember was one of the days we actually did help a food pantry, and it was very cold. We did not expect it because we didn't expect New Orleans to be in the 30s, but it was very cold. We had only summer clothes, and it was rough at first, but once we got there, it was really cool because we were able to help so many families just like by packaging food and handing out food in the through like a kind of like a drive-through service. It was really cool, but it was also really cool once we got to their cars to pack up the food and give it to them, because we got to talk to some of these people and just encourage them, even with a simple "Hi, how was your day?" I'm praying for you. How can I be praying for you? I think it was just really impactful, and like just to see like the gratitude and the smile on their faces was something that was just super encouraging, and just a memory that I'll always have.
God worked in my life in Vancouver by allowing me to just grow in confidence of sharing His word, and just allowing me to see the need for the gospel back here in Gainesville post-mission trip. Gainesville is a city still with much need, and I think sometimes we can get blinded by that living here and doing everyday life here. I just believe that going to Vancouver just opened my eyes to new opportunities of way I can serve in Gainesville, and ways I can just be a better ambassador for the gospel here in Gainesville in my everyday life, and just live on mission every day.
Through this mission trip, I feel like God really worked in my life. Specifically, I went into this mission trip not really super confident about sharing my faith with others, but after going on this mission trip, I really feel like the Lord really challenged me in the best way possible by pushing me outside of my comfort zone and pushing me to do things that I normally would not do and not want to do, such as going up to random people on the street and canvassing for a church, which all seemed really scary to me. But I think the Lord really pushed me in that area and helped me to grow in confidence, and also just in my trust in Him, and trust in and knowing that He will provide the words to say. He will, like, His Holy Spirit will guide me when I'm having those conversations, and that I don't need to worry about that. So I think that was just something that was just really impactful, that I think will continue to be something that the Lord is always working on, but I think He really worked in my life in that way during the mission trip.
I would encourage someone to go on a mission trip this spring break, because going on a mission trip involves a week where distractions from your daily life are removed. It allows you to do ministry full time for a week, and really helps you focus on what it means to live on mission. When you go on a mission trip, when you come back, you see the city you live in a different view. It allows you to find new opportunities to serve. It allows you to better understand what living on mission truly means, and how you can better do that in your everyday life, and how you can fit that into your daily schedule.
So the reason I'm going back on this mission trip again this year is because after going for the last 2 years, I really fell in love with the city of New Orleans, and just the people and the churches that are helping and loving on the people in that community. And I would encourage others to also go to New Orleans this year on the spring break mission trip, because it's just such a great way to just set aside time and to really focus on learning how to love on a community and to share the gospel with others. I just think it's just a really cool opportunity also for you to just kind of take time and truly allow the Lord to work in your life and to move in your life, because you will be challenged on this trip. There will be days that are hard, but I think those are the days where we learn even more to rely on the Lord. So I just think it's such a sweet time where we get to just help people in a community that really needs it, but also like the Lord is truly working in your own heart while you're there.